Hello, this is TT,
And this is Qwim.
and we're back with some Scarletico Hollow. We are looking for the skunk bear. Skunk thing. Skunk hog. Skunk dog. Stinky Bigfoot. We're looking for Stinky Bigfoot with our new friend. So, we're going to figure this out. Eventually, we're going to have to go back to the house. So, let's see what Greta and What's Her Butt have to say about this. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters.
Yeah.
You feel
Strangely calm, I guess.
strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky, fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world.
Gotta love this brisk fall weather this past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least. You know how it is these days? Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes.
That's the word.
I think the second one or the second to last one. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck, though, especially when it came to the ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me, my camera, and an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turned into animals. But werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist. Because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right?
How about aliens?
I'm sure.
I think it'll be fun.
What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see that UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense.
I think when we get a chance, we need to tell Stella that we can talk to animals now that we're kind of off on our own.
Yeah. You don't see me hunting aliens out there because we know they're real. Let's remain silent.
You shrug in silence.
Fair enough. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than anything cryptid related, of course? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up.
That's actually a true thing. Even deer need protein.
But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore.
Counts as gruesome.
Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on our shots if you want to mess around in there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Did you hear that?
Ah, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt.
Oh, Duke, you rascal.
Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl.
Whew. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were...
Some creature of darkness. Nah, really just old Duke. Now what the heck you looking for way out here?
Skunk Ape.
Sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You, is that?
Yep.
I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer clear well of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative of a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight?
So,
Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently?
wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that dang camera down.
Ah, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best.
That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you've listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chuckabungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that.
I'm so sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken.
Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the heck that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, Duke, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's the dang mountain lions. They're out here, Stella. I don't care what your little investigate turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Them sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find any in one night tracking. And I know for a fact that's what been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else.
I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. It's true. There are mountain lions out here. Sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees.
I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your videos. They just call me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true.
I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible.
You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. If you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Oh, let's just not butt in.
Okay.
You stand awkwardly by as the two continue to argue.
Duke, you're just wasting your time. Give us just one night out there to see what we can find, and I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon, claim it's a heretofore unknown creature that has heat ray vision or some such nonsense. I know what I'm looking for, and there's no way I'm backing down.
But I've got to film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career.
You ain't the only one on a schedule. As you well know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty tomorrow morning. We'll be gone near a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. You know how I feel about my chickens? I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. So let's just go.
Yeah. Let's just go, Stella. He's not gonna budge. You're right. No point in losing any more time arguing. Fine. Head back to town. Break a leg out there, Duke.
Break what now?
I mean, good luck, old man.
Alright. Have a nice night, y'all.
For a second there, I thought he could talk to Gretchen.
Right? As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came.
Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Oh, that's scary. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him.
Sounds dangerous. I think the movie.
Yeah.
It could be like a date. Maybe she's into girls.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I'm more scared of a shotgun.
Well, that would get us away from the shotgun.
Well, that's true. Fine. Wouldn't you rather go home and hang out, maybe watch a movie? I'm a lot less comfortable going out into the woods now that I know we'll be sharing them with a guy who will shoot anything that moves. Well, understand your fears, Kitty. This is an opportunity for a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Seize it while you can. Oh, you don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been out tracking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. We can always do movie night later, but right now, my viewers come first. They demand cryptids, and I am duty-bound to give them what they so crave.
Oh, shaking me is there.
Oh, fine. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting with you. I promise it'll be fun and safe. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera?
She hands you the camera and takes position.
As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Kitty, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, Gretches. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? Breathtaking. It's breathtaking, and the air is so clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas, and it gets old saying wow into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with.
Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. You want to remain silent?
Yeah, I do. Did you hear that? That's the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big, scary predators like us. Let's check it out.
As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pan, rat, decay.
A deer, let me, how dare he infringe upon my dear Stella's personal space? Let me at him.
And then it's gone.
Geez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? Something wrong with that deer. There's something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger, poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Remain silent. I don't think there's anything to say.
You remain silent.
Hey, are you hungry? Now seems like a great time to take a snack break.
Trail mix. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Unfortunately, it looks like there's peanuts in the trail mix.
Oh, I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Oh, yikes, I'm sorry. There are only peanuts in the trail mix, but I totally get it if everything being in the backpack makes things a little much for you. I'll be sure to keep that in mind in the future. Just take a snack bar.
You grab a snack bar.
Excellent choice, a good source of energy and chocolate. They're cherry and cashew. I hope that's okay. I like to make it my own, and I tend to make them with my favorites. But I know that's not everyone's bag. It's a good combo. Who could turn their nose up at a dried cherry? And cashews are always an excellent choice for a nut bar, sturdy yet soft. Thank you. I love all nuts equally, but finding the right ones for my bars has been a long process. They have to be architecturally sound enough to hold the bar together without overpowering the texture of the fruit. Almonds and cashews are my go-tos, though occasionally I'll still experiment with pecans. They fall apart so easily, though. Anyway, sorry to ramble. It's hard for me to stop once you get me started on snack recipes.
You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being.
So tell me what it's like, and is that Death Nuts?
D's nuts. That's what it looks like to me.
So tell me what it's like in D's Nuts. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets?
Did we name the town?
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry. Tell me what it's like to be Kitty.
Closet in a house with 10 roommates.
Sure. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. Actually, it's more of an attic crawl space. One of the walls is slanted, so it's like a little uninsulated triangle room. There's not really space for much, so I just have my clothes and futon and a little camp light too, since there's not a light in there. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound like a space anybody should be living in. It sounds like staying in that old crumbling mansion is actually a pretty big step for you. How are your roommates? Are they at least nice? They're nice enough, but I think they miss having the storage space. They still put boxes in there every now and then for safekeeping, but I use them as tables. There's gotta be a better apartment than that in a big city like D's Nuts. Saving up for something better. I hear you. I've been saving up for something better. Oh yeah? Good for you. So what do you do for a living? Let's do the Etsy one. Seems pretty normal. I have an Etsy store where I sell assorted arts and crafts. Sometimes I'll do commissions, sometimes I'll just sort of find something on the street and fix it up with a quirky design, like giving something a mustache or painting it to look like a bee. Oh, so you're an artist and you upcycle trash. That's cool. The first one. Thanks, Stella. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but you know what? I love it. It might not be much, but it's empowering to feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up on what I do for anything.
Keen eye. For a moment, you think you catch something in the tree line from out of the corner of your eye. Before you can say anything, it's gone. So that is a really good place to stop. We'll come back, figure out what it is we saw in our keen eye, continue to explore this character that we're building, and go from there.
Yep.
So, this here is TT.
This is Qwim.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Goodbye!